does your wardrobe consist of, like, lately?
Generally, I would say it consists of sweaters or tops, and then the jegging colored pants is generally what I wear probably for most weddings and for work. Yeah. So it's pretty simple in all honesty, which has its ups and its downs. It's simple, so it doesn't make it super hard to make a choice because okay, I know which ones that are my go-tos. And so I generally know, okay, I love this top with this bottom, but it makes you feel like you're also stuck in a rut sometimes because hello, I wear this a lot. People often see me with this black sweater and these army green pants or something like that.
True. So have you thought about ways to, like, break out of the same combos?
Mm,
Because your wardrobe is very simple, which is great because it's easy to mix and match, but then you find you're in the same combos all the time, like you said, like the black sweater and the green jeggings. Have you,
yeah.
like, add some different kinds of combos that isn't too, like, far out there, but still works with your, because if you go to the mall, it's so overwhelming. Everyone's coming at you and
Yeah, and maybe that's also coming out of COVID, but I felt that way even before that, was just where I was moving away from enjoying malls because I was just like, it's too crowded, there's too much stimuli, like not
it
just the
is.
thing, all the people moving around all the things, and you're just like, okay, I'm overwhelmed. Ah,
Yeah.
so yeah, it's just not enjoyable.
It is, and then you got like the distraction of everyone trying to grab your attention. Come in here, come buy this, come check this out. We're having a sale. Do you need pants? Do you need this? And then it's like suddenly like your whole idea of shopping, like with like I need this and this, goes out the window. And then you're like, oh, let me look in here, and then we're looking there, and then
Yes, like my favorite store for that example, and I'm using this sarcastically, is Bath and Body Works, right? Because
oh yeah,
you walk into that store, instantly you're asked like, "What are you looking for?" And then you take two steps, and somebody else is asking you the same question. I'm like, I'm here because I want to smell, I want to browse, I want to be left alone. Like I saw a meme somewhere, and this was a while ago. They had two different shopping carts. One was red and one was black. And basically, one was to signify, I want you to ask me if I need anything. And one was to signify, leave me alone. I'm like, more stores need to embrace that because I would take the leave me alone cart every single time. And then if I need something, I will go find you.
I feel the same way too because it's true, like the Bath and Body Works thing. Because if you go to a store these days at a mall, like you walk in, someone greets you right away, and then they're like, "What are you looking for? How can I help you?" And then you're looking at something, and then someone else comes up to you, and is like, "Can I just be left alone because I know exactly what I want
Like
to
I
try
can
on?"
make my own decisions. I am capable
Yes,
of that. It's like, and
yes.
if I have a question, I know who to go to because there's 10 of you standing around.
Instead of, oh, that's absolutely so true. There's usually so many people clamoring for your attention, for you to need their help, or like for them to need their commission or whatever it is. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And then
It honestly, and maybe this is an introvert thing, or maybe this is just the type of shopper I am, but it's like it does more to send me the other direction and leaving your store than it does help me actually make me spend money there. Because at some point, if you have interrupted my concentration like 5 times now, if I get that, I'm done. I'm out. I'm tired of trying.
oh my God, I completely understand. Yeah, I feel like and also that's a better way of shopping because I feel like the way we shop and the way I've seen my clients shop, and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna, like, you know what I mean? I hear there's a sale, so I'm gonna go check it out. And then next thing you know is you buy something you really may not need, but it looks cute, and then oh, okay, and then you wear it once or twice, and then it just sits there. So we forget that we have a certain like purpose, and that's really important because then we have a wardrobe full of pieces we really love. And then
Yeah,
wear instead of just, oh, okay, I bought this on sale because it was on sale, or I bought this when I really didn't really need it, but thought, oh, I'm just gonna start looking.
exactly. And I will admit in the past that was a lot of how I shopped was just like, okay, it was sale, but it was okay and it was on sale. So I didn't feel like I was potentially wasting money. But if those were at least a couple of the pieces out of that section that I was talking about, where it's like, admittedly, I bought those on sale. They were not the best, most flattering pieces to begin with. And they're even less flattering now. So again, it's like you have to really stop and think when you're purchasing something. I feel like the question that I now try to ask myself is, are you absolutely in love with this? Is it a hell yes, or is that really just I think I like it? If it's a I think you like it, you probably should put it back. You're probably not going to love it and wear it at home.
No, it's true.
And
Uh,
that has also helped me spend more on a piece
yes.
when I'm like, oh my God, I really love them.
Yeah,
That's
no,
okay. I don't usually spend more than this amount on a piece.
no, it's true because then you absolutely, if you buy something and you absolutely love it versus feeling like, I'm on the fence about it, then you feel good about putting it into your rotation. You feel good about wearing it. You feel good about
Yes.
putting it into your closet. Because like the last thing you want to do is like, I like it, but I think I'm not really sure, but it's a good price.
Yeah.
And then you get stuck with it.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
you really didn't need it. And then it feels doesn't really, yeah. Like it's either a hell yes or a hell no. It's kind of, yeah, your intuition will tell you. There's nothing worse than buying something and you feel like mad about it. And then you kind of drudge your way
Yeah.
to check out. And then you're like, and then you walk around with it feeling stuck the rest of the day or whatever it is to the journey. Yeah.
Yeah, and then for me, because of where I live, I'm also an hour and a half from most of these stores. So
Oh,
that's an additional reason for me to really kind of like be sure I really want this before I purchase it and take it home because in order to return it, I have to drive all that way back.
wow, that's actually kind of a nice thing though, because it really
Yeah,
forces you to like evaluate your decisions. Because a lot of us, when we live so close to like our favorite stores or to the mall, we think, oh, it's just a half hour away. I can return this.
yeah,
Like it.
super convenient.
It's super
And then
convenient.
guess what? You go in there, you're gonna buy more.